All right, fellas, we've got 8 ab exercises to defeat the dad bod. Let's jump into it. After that glorious Rocky IV style workout montage, I do have to note real quick, number 1, fellas, abs are made by training, revealed by diet. You need to get in a slight caloric deficit if visible abs are the goal. However, core training is not just about visible abs. It's about building a strong core to make us better athletes, stronger dads, to stay in the game longer. Compound lifts come before direct ab training. Sprints come before direct ab training, but direct ab training does play a role in overall health and wellness. Number 1, we've got the single arm farmer's carry. I prefer this to the double because we're having to work to keep our torso upright. It's wanting to pull us to the side. We're having to brace the core, work the obliques. I like 3 to 4 sets of 40 yards per arm. And guys, this is just a double whammy because 1, we get our steps in, we get outdoors, we get some sunlight, and also working the grip, working the core, working the calves. It's a win, 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 win. I've really been liking this one lately. It's a hollow hold plus a chest pass, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, working the core, and then a great plyometric exercise for the upper body. I like to do these right after my warm-up on a chest day. Try 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps of the hollow hold chest pass. Y'all, strict toes to bar are so difficult. Great for building the core, great for working the hips, even the grip, a little bit of lats. So difficult, it won't take a whole lot of reps. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. And if you need to modify in a place to start, you can just start with that hanging leg raise instead and build up to the strict toes to bar. Exercise number 4 is a barbell rollout. Great way to train the core, a little bit of lats, a little bit of shoulders. It doesn't take a whole lot of reps. 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Yes, they make an ab wheel specifically for this exercise, but the barbell is just much cooler. Exercise number 5 is the barbell landmine oblique twist. Again, killing a few different birds with a few different stones. Obviously, working the obliques and the core in general. And then we also get a little bit of shoulder work. I like 3 sets of 20 to 24 reps. And you can even load a little weight on the barbell to make it even more challenging. So I'm fortunate to have a landmine attachment right on my major fitness squat rack, but you can also, put it in the corner of a room, or they even make an attachment that you can put inside of your plates on the ground to do landmine exercises. So again, like any other muscle, the abs also need resistance. I really like the ab mat weighted sit-up. Go all the way back till your shoulders touch the ground, all the way up. I like to go with that butterfly position so we get a little less of the hips and a little bit more of the abs. And big note here, as we're going through our sit-ups, we're gonna keep that weight pinned against the chest. What you'll see a lot of people do when they do weighted sit-ups is they kind of punch it out and use that weight for momentum, which defeats the purpose. 3 sets, 15 reps, keep that weight pinned to the chest, and that ab mat just gives us a little bit extra range of motion. Give these a try. Exercise number 7 is a metronome. Legs are straight, arms are wide. I like 3 sets of 20 reps. If you need to make these harder, you can put a medicine ball between the feet. If you need to make them easier, bend the knees at 90 degrees. Take the legs side to side. Great for the obliques, great for the abs. Exercise number 7 is a split side plank. I like this again because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Working the obliques and then working the glute medius and the hips by having to hold that leg up. Ideally, that leg should be higher. I just can't do it. I like 3 sets of 30 seconds per side. So I will say this real quick. Honestly, I think the regular plank is completely overrated. However, I think the obliques are probably undertrained. Glute medius, undertrained. Don't sleep on this side plank to work the obliques, the glutes, the hips. Again, 3 sets of 30 seconds. Definitely throw that one into your routine at least once per week. Y'all, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for fitness. A couple reminders. Y'all remember that core training is more about building a strong core, not necessarily about getting visible abs. I think overall it's best to be strong, fit, and healthy. Visible abs are fine and everything, but at the end of the day, it's not the end goal. Make sure you're doing your strength training, hitting your sprints, and then doing direct core training is more of just a bonus, because when you're lifting heavy and you're running sprints, you're already getting a lot of core work. Core training is just some fun extra stuff that you save toward the end of your workout. Y'all, keep crushing goals, get stacked, jacked, and succulent, and encourage some other dads along the way. Feeling a little beat down, so I'll finish out this week, hit all my heavy lifts, and then next week I'll decrease volume and weights a little bit, take it a little bit easier. Fellas, one thing I would say is getting in a little bit of routine of having a nighttime routine before you go to bed. Put on your blue light glasses. I already took my zinc, magnesium, and melatonin a little bit earlier, and now I'm taking my Greek yogurt, a little bit of First Form level 1 protein to make sure I hit my protein goal for the day. Fellas, if you're a busy dad, need a high quality protein, highly recommend the level 1. Click that link, give it a try.